Tonight's event's called Powered Up for the Olympics. It's our annual meet and greet that we've added a special theme to just to kick off our upcoming Olympic Games. Tonight we will have members of ECABC from across the province, guests, which will include electrical inspectors and electrical consultants. From the membership of the ECA, we'll have board of directors, Vancouver chapter executives, people from the industry that are going to get to meet other people from the industry.
I come to these events because it's a great networking opportunity. It's a lot of fun too, to hang out with people in our industry that, in a little bit more of a relaxed atmosphere and have some fun. Everybody in our industry loves to network. It's a good opportunity to, like I said, get away from the hustle and bustle of the offices. And ECA, Deb and her group, they also make it a lot of fun. I think the Olympic theme is going to be really cool. We've actually got an Olympic athlete here. So I think that's going to be a big draw, and just Olympics are only a few weeks away. The industry is full of awesome people, and I just enjoy hanging out with my supplier friends and customer friends.
You can kind of let your hair down and relax and just talk about what's going on in the industry. You see people that you haven't seen in a while, or meet new faces.
What I like best about coming to ECABC events is the opportunity to always rekindle existing relationships, work on certainly networking with some new people that are interested in coming in to be with the ECABC group, better understand what the association offers. It's a great way to meet some new people too.
Tight on the bottle, okay? Now look, I have the $2 coin, you have the empty bottle. I no longer have the coin, and you no longer have the money in there.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Graham Trafford. I am the chair of the Vancouver chapter of the ECABC. And welcome to our Powered Up for the Olympics meet and greet. As you can tell from the decorations and that, we're not that far away from the Olympic Games in a couple of weeks' time. And we've got a special evening for you. I'd like to turn your attention to the back of the room.
Tonight I will be mingling with guests, chatting about the upcoming Sochi Games, and putting on a presentation about my Olympic career on the rowing team, and then signing some autographs, maybe taking some photos. I think we all make choices to further our careers in whatever field that might be. My messages of teamwork will really relate to the contractors and project managers that are here tonight. Everything that I learned about teamwork, and especially leadership, and each person taking a piece of that project and owning it, are what really made the difference for me and my team, our team, from the top, the coaches, all the way down to the athletes that didn't quite make it. It was all because we were leaders in our own way. It's all about the consistent effort, the consistent performances yielding consistent results. But everybody has to buy in. And that's where communication comes in. Everyone on our team knew what the big goal was. But we needed to discuss and encourage and support each other in our individual goals. And I think that was the difference between this team going to London and the previous teams before. It wasn't that we were training all of a sudden 20 hours a day, but we talked about what our individual goals were and didn't hold our cards close, because we knew that the effort of one affected the effort of all. This piece of metal represents so much more than just this race and the hard work and the sweat and the tears and all the rest of it. But every person that I've met throughout my entire athletic career, from when I was, a figure skater at 5, has a piece of it, because each person has contributed to my development, the sports enrichment, getting onto the university rowing team, the coaches and teammates I had along the way on the national team. There's about 60 people up there on that podium. when it all comes, when you add it all up. And although I've handed the torch to the next generation of rowers, as you heard, I won't be conceiving in 2016. But I hope that what I lived by leading into these games and every game leading up to it was that if you want what you have never had, you have to do what you have never done. And those words have led to the choice I've made along the way. And I hope to be able to take them with me as I go into my next career and keep it going even further. So thank you again so much for having me here tonight.
Truly, truly amazing. I have to say in all my years of being up with various guest speakers and podiums, I am literally standing here shaking. It is truly, truly an honor. Now, how am I going to say my speech now? Hi everyone, my name is Deborah Cahill and I'm the president of the Electrical Contractors Association of British Columbia. It is my pleasure to thank Darcy for joining us this evening. Your presentation gave us an insight to what it takes to be an Olympic champion, but also it sent a message about how important hard work, commitment, planning, and teamwork is to us all. Your message will be kept in mind as we work on our own businesses and as our members are working on projects throughout the province. On behalf of everyone here, it has been a pleasure working with you leading up to this event, and your presentation was truly inspiring. Thank you. Funds raised this evening will go to a charity called Kids Sport. Kids Sport is an organization that helps children who can't afford to participate in sports, to join teams, to buy the equipment, and the money raised through this great organization will help them actively participate in a sport that they would love to do.
I learned about Kids Sport in 2009 when I was on the initial planning committee with the Vancouver Kids Sport chapter. And what Kids Sport does is it provides funding for registration for kids who cannot afford it. And so when I think about my own childhood and the benefits and positive experiences that I had from being involved in sport and the friends that I made and the skills that I learned, I think that every kid deserves that chance. And so Kids Sport provides it for those with families that might not be able to afford it. I would like to thank everybody that's part of the Electrical Contractors Association of British Columbia for giving me this opportunity tonight to share in this celebration of not just the anniversary of the 2010 Games, but of the organization as a whole. And everybody that I've met has been amazing and welcoming and kind, and so I really want to thank everyone who's volunteered their time to put this event on.